All right, let's take a look at image optimization. Now, it's important that you have your images on all your listings with the keywords in the titles of these images with what the product is about. As I mentioned previously, eBay is just like Google. So let me give you an example of you putting in a particular search term into Google and what it comes up with. Let me show you here. So let's go to Google here and let's type in the example product that we've been working with the hand truck. So we typed in hand truck here, and this is how Google is going to identify this particular search in the different listings. So let's take a look here. Everything you see in these listings here on the first page is going to have hand truck. Okay. Home Depot, hand trucks, and it's going to be a hand/trucks. And anytime that the URL is going to include that listing is going to come up, and it depends on which one is the most relevant, right? So all these ones in here on the first page are going to have hand truck, not only in the URL, but through the article or listing or what have you. Okay. And I don't really want to go into SEO here, but what I want to get you to understand is that eBay is essentially the same way. Whenever you type in a particular term, if you have images that are named appropriately for that particular search, right, that's going to enhance the chances of you getting found on eBay. Okay. So that's going to help your listing. So let's go and take a look at this listing here. So as we see here, we have a hand truck through Lowe's. Okay. So what I like to do is use a tool called Snippet. Okay. And if you have Windows 7, this is pretty easy to bring up here. Let's go ahead and pull up a snipping tool. Okay. So bring this over here. So you essentially create a new snippet. Okay. You want to make sure and capture the entire image here. Okay. All right. Let's get here. That should be fine. And we want the title of this image to be the keywords that somebody would typically search for when looking for a hand truck. So maybe we put hand truck dolly. And remember that I mentioned the dashes. Even on Google, it's important to have the dashes because that is how eBay and even Google is going to read your images. Okay. The dash there is super important. Now, you need to have at least 3 images, I would say, because if you have 1 or 2, yeah, I mean, it's all right, but you want to make it as easy as possible and reduce the friction for your buyer to make the purchase with you, right? So you want to make sure that you have at least 3 images, okay? And all those images need to be different keywords that that particular customer would be searching for, okay? So let's go ahead and go save. Okay, so now this would be your image, and you would use this when you upload the images for your listing, okay?